Hey guys, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So this video is regarding the new update which is there on the CSIR website. If you visit the CSIR official website, I'll give you the link in the description of this video. So you can directly come to this page. Here it says that the certificate to qualify certificate to qualified candidates of joint CSIR UGC NET June 2020 exam. So it's a notification which basically is being uploaded on the CSIR website, and it's related to like how you can get your certificate, your JRF certificate, in case you have qualified the exam. I'll just quickly tell you about it, that to whom it is concerned, what are the things which you have to keep in mind. Everything we are going to talk about it in the particular video. All right. So basically this notice is over here, and it says that joint CSIR UGC NET June 2020 exam, the qualified candidates whose roll number are listed in part 1 of the result. Now, what is part 1 of the result? I'll discuss it. I'll talk about it a little later. Just look upon it first of all. It says that CSIR, JRF, LS and JRF only are requested to send self-attested photocopies of the following documents. Now, these are the documents. The first one is your marks statement, means your scorecard, the CSIR scorecard which you have got. Second thing is your 10th class certificate. Okay, that is going to be used as a proof of your date of birth. Third thing is your degree or your provisional degree for the qualifying exam, that means for MSc or whatever equivalent exam it is. Then your final mark sheet, your MSc final mark sheet, that is going to be included. Then if your final mark sheet is in CGPA or SGPA, so the conversion formula wherever it is given, they need that thing as well. Then they need a verification of marks slash period in case of dual degree. So if you have dual degree, you have to supply or you have to provide that also. The next thing is your, if you belong to a particular category, you have to give the category certificate. Okay, so if you belong to SC ST category, you have to you have to provide that certificate as well. The next thing is your OBC caste certificate of non-creamy layer, and that should be in the format of NCBC website. So to reach out to this particular website, and you have to download the format, okay, of your OBC caste certificate, and your caste certificate should be in the same format. That's what they want actually. The next thing is your PWD candidate, they should submit certificate as per the Government of India rule. So whatever the, if you belong to this category, then your certificate will be asked over here. And EWS category certificate is also asked. That means your income and assessed certificate, which is basically provided to you by the central government. So all these documents are asked, all these 10 documents, any of these, like let's say if a person is from general category, obviously these certificates are not applicable for him. So whatsoever certificates are applicable for you, you have to provide these certificate. Remember, you have to get it photocopy and get it self-attested, and then scan and then send it. Okay, so how you have to send, that is also given, that candidates who have applied under result awaited category. So if you were under the result awaited category, then you have to submit the required documents only after the completion of the requisite qualifications. So once you qualify the qualifying degree, then you have to submit all these things. For example, if a person was in MSc final year during when the exam was there, and he has now qualified MSc, then he has to give his MSc certificate. Okay, then now he can apply that. But if a particular person was in MSc first year and he qualified the exam, so still his MSc might be going on, so he has to give all these documents after his qualification get completed, means after his MSc gets completed, then only he have to provide all these documents. Okay, now candidates who are required to send the above mentioned document by the ordinary post to the this is the address on which you have to send by post, or you can email it to this particular email ID. So that's what it is. Okay, so you can send it by any of the means, through online or through offline. Now make sure that if you are sending it by post, okay, you have to superscribe document for June 2020 CSIR JRF LS part 1 result, and that's what you have to superscribe on the envelope, and then you have to send it. Qualified candidates whose document upon verification will be found to be in order, they can download their e-certificate from the website. All right, so they are going to provide e-certificate. They have not said that they are going to send a document this time. Okay, so that's something new which you have to keep in mind, that you will be getting a e-certificate for JRF as well this time. Okay, so qualified candidates whose roll number is in part 2 and part 3 of the result may contact UGC NTA for e-certificate. So let's talk about what is this part 1, part 2 and part 3. All right, so here if you see, this is the result which you have got for CSIR 2020 exam. Okay, this was the result, and if you see, this is your part 1. In the part 1 of the result, it's written JRF NET CSIR. So these are basically CSIR JRF. Okay, whosoever roll number is lying in the part 1 of the result, okay, whosoever roll number is in the part 1 of the result, those candidates have to provide all the documents to the given like address, okay, to the given address or to the given email ID. So only to those whose roll number is in the part 1. Now you can see that there are other parts also. If you scroll this down a little bit, you will get the part 2 of the result as well. So this is your part 2 of the result, which is your JRF, UGC JRF, okay. So these candidates will be called as UGC JRF. Now UGC JRF candidates, they don't have to do all these things. They have to wait for UGC to make the announcement, to make the notification, or to provide the notification regarding the certificates, okay. So if you are qualified under and your roll number comes under this category, like that means it comes under the second list, then you don't have to do anything. You have to wait for UGC to make an announcement. Same goes for part 3 also. So this is part 2, which was JRF, UGC JRF, and the part 3 is your UGC net, okay. These are called as UGC net candidates. So these are only LS or net qualified candidates, and yeah, if your roll number comes under this category, then again you don't have to do anything. You have to wait for UGC or NTA to make an announcement regarding your result, okay. So this thing you should be very clear about, that if you belong to if your roll number belongs to part 2 and part 3 of the result, then you don't have to do anything for this particular notification. This is only for those whose roll number lie in part 1 of the result, okay. In case if you don't have the result, I'll give you the link to download the result in the description of this video. You can download the result as well, and this notification you can get it from the official website. I'll give you the link of the official website. All right, so this was very important to make it clear, because many of the students are not aware about it and they have less knowledge to this, and it was important for me to clear that up, right? So that's all. If you have qualified CSIR JRF, just give your documents, whatever documents are asked, just send it to them and get your e-certificate. All right, so all the best for you guys. Now that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you like the video, please give it a like. Now before ending it, I would like to tell you about my classes which are running on Unacademy platform. So Unacademy is a place where I'm teaching live for CSIRNet and GATE and all the competitive exams. So if you are interested and if you are preparing for any of these exams, you can join my classes and you can attend my classes live over there. You can even watch my free classes, or you can join my paid classes over there by taking Unacademy Plus subscription. You can use my referral code, that is N_Huda, to get Unacademy Plus subscription. All right, now that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.